it. My name is Paloma Sansores. I'm from Mexico. I've been in this company for 2 years and a half. I'm in January. I'm gonna be 3 years in this amazing company that has changed my life completely. And last month of September, I just turned in chairman 100. So I'm really happy, and I'm really happy. So I can today give you some information that has helped me grow, because something that I have learned, it's like the principles work. They work for everybody. It's not that hard to get big results. It's the key, guys. It's just to copy. Really, just be a teachable person. So guys, if you have your notebook today, I would like for you to put in this chat 777 if you have right now your notebook, so you can get ready to take notes, because it doesn't it doesn't work if you don't write this information, because you're gonna forget it. So the key for you today, it's really write, take notes today, guys. Oh, here I am. Now I can turn my camera on. Take notes, guys. Like, this information, it's so important. But I want to tell you something. This information, I did not like make it up. This information, I have just used it, and I used it, and I practice it, and I practice it, and it works. It doesn't matter which country you're in. Like, I'm here in Mexico, the city that I live in right now. I'm in Ciudad Juarez, which is a border with the United States. And growing up here, it's like a dangerous city, like with all of the cartels and drugs and all of that. And when I was like more young and everything, I remember like my parents used to struggle a lot with money. My dad used to work for $600 a month. Imagine that. Like, we were a type of family here in Mexico that we didn't have like any vacations. We didn't have our own house. We didn't have like good cars and everything. But I just made a decision to change my life, and that wasn't gonna define my life. That I was gonna do something different. And really, when I started this business, I wanted to help my parents. My mom is my greatest inspiration. My mom used to work in the United States. She used to work at a store called Dillard's, and she worked like 50 hours a week, and she worked a lot. And I just wanted to take her out of her job. I wanted to buy a house for them. I wanted to just help my family, just as you want to help your family. So when I started in this company, I just went like all in. And I know that's like one of the keys I want to give you today, because there's some people that start this business, but they're not like compromised. Like, some people are just like, um, they have like a alternative. Like, if I don't make it, well, that's okay. But when I started this business, I was like, I need to make it. I need to have results. Really, there wasn't like any opportunity to for me to not have results, because my why, because my family, because that was so important to me. So right now, all you have to do is like just decide what's important to you. Have like a strong why to do this business, but something really emotional, because money, it's not like the main thing. It's what you're gonna do with the money that gives you like that strong why. I wasn't like the perfect person. That I didn't know how at first, like, how to present. I was really scared at first. I was that type of person that really, I was so scared. Like, I didn't, when I was in high school and all of that, I couldn't talk in front of my classroom. And when I entered this, business, I was like scared, but I was more scared or of staying the same way. I was more scared of staying in the same place, and I just like decided what was important to me. I decided what was my why. I made it like a really strong why. And when I started this company, I've been working like every day, every day, every day, every day. Like you need to be able to do whatever it takes. It's just like that. Whatever it takes, because sometimes you're not gonna have the results when you want it. That happens to a lot of us. Like sometimes you enter the company and you have your goals, you write your goals, and sometimes it doesn't happen when you want it to happen. And some people just like when it doesn't happen when they want to, they just lay back, they just like settle. But the key, it's like if you're not getting the results right now that you want, that only is saying that you need to work more. Because if you don't work more, then the results are never gonna come. So right now I have a PowerPoint for all of you guys. It's in Spanish, but I'm gonna be translating it. I wanted my designer to have it in English. I'm so sorry, but I really want to present to you this information, and I'm gonna be translating it to all of you amazing people. So this mentorship, it's called How to Go to the Next Level. Okay, how to go to the next level, because I wrote down some stuff that I evaluated that helped me go to the next level. So I know it's gonna help you too. For me, going to the next level, it has been a relationship with God. For me, that's so important. And I'm not religious, really. I'm not. I don't believe in religion, but I do believe, of course, in God. And I think that that point for me, it has been like so big, because like there's just times that you're not gonna like feel okay. There's times that it's gonna be difficult, it's gonna be difficult. And for me to have God in my life and just go to Him and just ask for help, that's so amazing. That's so amazing, because He always, I can tell you, always has gave me the strength that I need. And the other thing is your relationship with your mentor. It's so important to have a mentor. A mentor is the person that has the results that you want. Okay, your mentor is that person that has already proved that he has those results, and that the information, of course, works. So if you have like a if you work in your relationship with your mentor, if you invest time in listening, in coaching yourself with those mentors. I remember when I started in this industry of network marketing, at first I didn't have like a mentor directly, because sometimes you're not gonna have like a mentor directly, but I had like mentors on YouTube. I have mentors on this type of mentorships. So right now, if you don't have like a mentor directly, don't worry, just follow. Like when I hear like Ivan, Monica, Tapia, right now they're like my mentors. And sometimes, like, of course they have like a lot of stuff to do and everything, but when I like see them on social media and I see what they post, I see what they do, I just like copy them. I see like they're always working. I see how their mentality, and I just like copy those people. So it's so important to be aligned. That's an important word that I want you guys to write. Align. You need to be aligned with your mentor. Okay, you need to be aligned with the vision of this company, with the mentorship of this company. Okay. Next step. Right here it says, never stop working no matter what. Let me tell you why this is so important. Because sometimes when something happens to you, like I don't know, like you get like maybe like sad, or that things are not going like the way you want them to go, or you got in a fight with your family because of the business, because all of that really happened to us too. And I see people, when those type of things happens, they stop working. And if you stop working, what's gonna happen? Well, you're not gonna have results that way. So you need to work in being like consistent, and really, guys, make a decision today to don't stop working. Like, if you can, if I can tell you right now, like all that I have in these 2 years and a half, all that has happened to me, like a lot of stuff, guys. Really, it's a process, and it's like sometimes it's difficult. And for me, it was like I had like some challenges and everything. But I can tell you, like, really, 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 i never I never stopped working. That's the key. No matter what, like I just like continue. Like, I don't, it doesn't matter how you feel. Some days, like some days you're not gonna feel that great. And you, of course, we need to work in feeling great. That's something so important. But if I'm like true with you, sometimes, like some days, I didn't feel like that great. But you know what? It didn't matter. I was working. I was giving the plan. I was traveling. I was giving out events. And really, like, my organization saw in me, like I always stay like with the vision. You need to have like a vision. Where do you want to be the next 3 years? I'm gonna tell you something so important. When I enter this company, I listen. I listen to David Immunity say something so important, because sometimes we're looking like for a lot of stuff, a lot of information to change your lives. But I think just like some simple stuff, if you understand the simple stuff and you practice it, it's gonna work. And I remember listening to David Immunity. He said something so important. He said, if you work in this company, you grind every day, 3 years, like go all in, like work it really good, you're gonna become a millionaire. And that's what I did. I just listened to that, and I said, I'm gonna be a millionaire. The next 3 years of my life, I'm just gonna be doing this business like every day, all day, just like I became like obsessed, like really obsessed. Like, my family knows it. Like, I'm really like obsessive with my goals, with my business. I just like work and work and work and work and work and work and work. You know what? Like, it works. So I really recommend for you guys, today, to take the same thing that I did. Like, compromise yourself 3 years for this business. Because if you compromise yourself 3 years, do it right and work, your business, it's gonna explode. You don't know when, because that's the thing also. Like, we don't know when it's gonna come. Like, actually, or volume, last month, it just like started like, and before the convention, it just started like multiplying, multiplying, multiplying. And some other months it was like more stable. But I know that's like, when you work and work and work and work, sometimes it's gonna, you're gonna feel that nothing is coming, that nothing is happening. But something is happening. And if you don't stop, one day you're gonna see. One day, like, if you do, you present this business every day to 3 or to 5 people every day, after 1 year, you're gonna be like, your business, it's gonna explode. It has to, because it has happened to all of these incredible chairmen. So that's the second thing, I wanted to tell you. Never stop working, no matter what. Okay. Oh, next, hear the right voice. That's a decision we need to make. Who are we gonna listen? And I know sometimes We have heard a lot of this already in mentorships, but it's really true. Like, who do we listen? Because if I listen a person that has the results that I want, and that person, it's teaching me, it's telling me, hey Paloma, don't go that way. Hey Paloma, do this and do it and don't do that. That person, it's gonna help me to 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 get faster to the results that I want. So you need to right now just like make a decision to listen the right voice, because there's a lot of voices sometimes in our own head. Like sometimes we're like, should I be doing this? Should I invest? Should I do it like do the business this way and everything? And if you listen to yourself, you're gonna become and you're gonna stay as you are right now, you know, because the results that you have right now is because of the person you are right now. So if you don't want to in 1 year stay the same, so don't listen to yourself, listen to mentors. If your parents, for example, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever, they're telling you like, hey, stop doing that business, it doesn't work, you're investing a lot of time and everything. My dad used to tell me that, like, when I was like every day going out, every day I was like, I went to a Starbucks to work this business. Like, I stayed in the coffee all day. And after all day, I went back to my house. And when I entered my house, my dad, instead of celebrating me, because it was like hard, because sometimes I came from my house and from the Starbucks, and the people that I called and everything, they didn't went to the presentation and everything. And sometimes I had like a hard day. And then I went to my house, and instead of listening something that helped me, my dad was like, you see, you're not making any money. Why don't you start working in your career? Because I study a career called fashion merchandising, and it took me like 5 years. I studied in the United States, and it was like a big thing for me, for my family. So my dad was like, hey, go to your career, like, do something real. Don't do that, it's never gonna work and everything. And I had the decision to listen to my dad. It's difficult because you love your parents and your parents love you. But we need to understand that your parents probably are not millionaires. They're teaching you from their paradigms. They're teaching you from their experience, from their sometimes they're teaching you because from their um because they are scared, you know and if they are scared and they give you that, then that's who you're gonna become. So who do you listen? It's who you become. So really, I want you to right now just take the decision that you're not gonna listen to the people that don't have results that you want, or to people that are broke. You just have to listen to the right people. Next step, always assist to events. Wow, like, I'm a product of these events. Like, events for me are like a big thing. I never um, have failed to go to one event. I remember when I started in this industry of network marketing, and as I told you, I didn't have money at first. I was broke and everything. But I remember going to my first event in Las Vegas, and that event costed like $200 the ticket, plus like everything, transport, hotel, and everything. And really, my mom and I didn't have money to go. And guys, this is a true story. Last time I put my mom in a mentorship call with my team, so they can listen like from my mom what we did to go to that event. Like, we went like to a place in El Paso, Texas, that gives you credit. We put a credit for $1,500 to go to that event, and the what it cost us to pay that, it cost us 1 year of work. Like 1 year of work, we were only paying that interest, because the interest of that, it was like 57%. Like, imagine that. Most people wouldn't be like willing to do that type of sacrifice. But you know what? The sacrifice that you do, it always going to come back at you. I'm so happy that I never failed to go to one event, because events are huge, guys. Events, it's where the right atmosphere is. It's when you empower yourself, where you visualize yourself. And you know what? Visualizing yourself like a successful people, like a chairman, that is huge, because you're only gonna get what you visualize. I remember going to that event, and I was sitting like at last. We were sitting at last, but I was hearing to the people at front, and I was so inspired. That's like the word. I was inspired by all the people that had the results. I was like really crying, and I just like visualized myself in I was like, one day I'm gonna tell my story. One day I'm gonna be that person that's gonna walk in that stage. You know what? It happened, guys. And if it has happened to me, it's gonna happen to you. But you need to understand that events are the most important thing, because that's where we work. 95% of success is spiritual. It's visualizing, it's believing, it's the magic of believing. I remember listening in those type of events to Alex Morton, David Moniti, Van Tapia, Monica Tapia, to all of my leaders. And I just like, after every event, I just put in practice that information, because there's like two type of person that go to events. There's that type of person that go to events and don't do anything, like they just hear information. But you need to become that person that goes to event, that connects to mentorship, but you put that information in practice. One of the main things that I've learned in events, it was like writing goals. That's a big thing. So I started writing my goals, and I put like all over my room. Like, if you enter my room, I don't have like any space, because all of the space, it's with photographies, it's with images. I started putting the images of the house, of the car, of the chairman 100, of my 50 new chairmans in my team. Started putting images of the person I wanted to become, the trips that I wanted to do. Guys, it's so amazing. It's so amazing. Really, this works. So you right now, if you want to go to that next level, never miss events and work the spiritual part. I want for you, with this mentorship, if you do this, I'm gonna be happy, because this is like huge. Just like just like define, what do you want? What do you want? Define what car, what house, where do you want to go to trips, etc. And put it in images and see it every day. Because what you see, you become, you attract. It's so powerful, law of attraction. It's so amazing. You guys, I'm gonna show you like a picture. I put in my I put in my room, that I wanted to make a trip with my mom, because like I told you, my mom is like my greatest inspiration, and she never went to Europe, so that was like a goal for her, and I wanted to give her that. So I'm here gonna show you just a quick image with my mom. This thi- this these images, I had it like in my room, that I wanted to take her to Santorini. to Greece because she always wanted to go to Greece. And this was like last month of September. I took her like 15 days to Europe, to Paris, to Rome, to Santorini. And it was like so amazing because let me tell you something. It's not only like traveling, but it's traveling with financial freedom, you know. When I used to travel with my parents, like we used to travel, but we always like were seeing where we can eat, where we can stay at a hotel. And this trip was so amazing, guys, because we went over there like we book or planes like, hey, like one day before we wanted to go to another place, greatest hotels. And I'm telling you this because I want for you to be inspired and choose the life that you want to have. Because as human beings, as childs of God, we have that power to create. But in order to create, we have to define what do we want. We need to put it in pictures and visualize it and give thanks every day. Declare it with our words. Empower ourselves with our words. Say thank you today because I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a chairman, that I'm making chairmans in my team, etc. So all of this information, that's why I never miss events. Okay. So um, let me see. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the next step. So, who is learning right here? I want to see all of you guys who is learning, who is learning in this mentorship. Yeah, family. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So the next tip, the next thing I want to tell you is um, apply what you learn immediately. You know, that's like a big thing because most people don't apply it immediately. So in this mentorship, you need to apply what I'm telling you. You need to apply what you're learning. But how do you need to apply it? Like today. Next step, consistency. Like consistency is everything. I don't I don't know any person that is successful that is not consistent in their habits. Like it's all about having the right habits, okay? It's all about just like seeing what are the habits of the successful people. If I see like Gary McSween, he's like so successful and I know his habits, it's like he's always in personal development. So if I am seeing a chairman 100, next chairman 250, Gary McSween, that he's always learning and he's always in personal development, what do you need to do? What do we need to do? That. But don't do it like one day and then don't repeat it because the key, it's repeat until when? Until you have the results that you want. And I can tell you, when you have the results that you want, you're just gonna go for more. So actually, like I see myself doing this like the rest of my life. You know, like now that I've learned the right habits, it's something I don't want to quit because I always want to be stretching. I always want to be learning, to be growing. So if you want to grow, you need to work consistency. I know sometimes it's difficult when at first you're not making money, but let me tell you just how this business works. At first, this business, you're gonna work, little money. Then you're gonna work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Work, money. Money. That's how this is. It's so amazing. If you just do it like 18 months consistency, you're gonna you're gonna be making really, guys, a lot of money. And then the next part of going to the next level, it's having a strategy. It's so important, like when you have your goals, the first thing, and then you're working like in personal development, in the spiritual part, but you also have to have like a strategy to go to the next level. Like, tell me a goal of a rank that you have right now. Like, tell me what's your goal. Like, what's the goal right now that you have, like, for a rank? Let's say chairman 25. Okay, chairman 500. Super. Platinum 5,000. Amazing. Chairman 10. Platinum 2,000. Okay, amazing. So let's say, like, if you want to become chairman 10, you need to have a strategy. What's the strategy? I'm gonna tell you the strategy to go chairman 10. The strategy is bring 12 customers every month. That's the strategy. 12 new customers, 12 new customers, 12 new customers. Continue to bring new people to the business, because when you understand that you need people, and when you understand that the numbers and not all people are gonna work. Like, if you bring 12 new customers, 4 people are not gonna do anything. And that's not up to you. It's not your fault. It's just how people is. Then 4 people are gonna become customers, and 4 people are gonna build with you. If you help 4 people become platinum 150 in the first month, plus your 12 customers, you are gonna become platinum 1,000. So platinum 1,000, it's a strategy to go chairman, because a platinum 1,000, it's like the first rank of leadership. So if you become platinum 1,000, then all you have to do is do a strategy to develop more platinum 1,000 in your organization. If you develop 10 to 12 new platinum 1,000 in your group, voila, you're a brand new chairman. So that is a strategy. 12 new customers, develop leaders, work with people, develop platinum 150. But something important, it's not only develop platinum 150, but the velocity which you develop those leaders, because it's not like the same develop a leader in 1 month 150, then do it like in 7 days. So do it fast. That's much better. Okay. And next, put what I was telling you, put images like everywhere. One of my mentor says, his name is Mike Murdoch. I love him. Like, Mike Murdoch is my, like, spiritual mentor, and he says people have more images in their houses of their past, and they should have more images of their future. And I was like, yeah, like, I I used to have like old images, like with my family, of trips we did and everything, but I just started like clearing all of that, and I just put images of my future. And every day I start declaring, like, how you start your day, it's so important. I'm gonna tell you one habit I have that has changed my life. When I wake up, I always have like a journal with me, and I write every day. I write what I want to happen, what I want to see that day. Like, I put like music, and I start like writing, but I write it like like it is already done. But I do it every day. I start putting, I'm so happy and grateful today that I'm having an amazing day. Today I attract great leaders to my business. Today my business is exploding. It's multiplying. Today I get great news. Today I experience miracles, etc. So that's something so important. I want you guys that, like, every morning, write and give thanks and give power and focus to where you want to go, and stop giving power to the past. Stop giving power for the things that are not working, stop putting your attention in that, okay? And then words, like, here are some, like, my declarations, like, I am worthy. Because sometimes we, like, a lot of people have struggled like me with that, like, feeling ourselves worth, that I'm worth, that I can do it. Like, guys, it's like so funny. I'm gonna tell you something so funny. When I go to cities, because I travel a lot, like, I do a lot of tours, and I'm like a chore person, right? So it's like funny, because when people see me, they're like, I thought I saw you in your YouTube videos. I thought you were taller. I thought you were like bigger, like, in 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 my size, no? So I always like laugh about it, because I'm like the greatest example that if I can do it, guys, really, you can do it too. It's so amazing when I see, like, my journey, and I see, like, where I am right now. That's just like, wow, like, if we only put this information in practice, it works. So, guys, just like, go with all you have. Never settle for something less. Start, like, when you see yourself in the mirror, and I learned this from Gary. Like, when you see yourself in the mirror, always declare, I am worthy, I am chairman, I am successful, I am an attractive person, I am a great leader, I am confident, I am. That's why I love that title of our company, because it's all about that. I am. It's all about the power in our words. Okay. So I'm going to do a quick review of this mentorship. The first step is have a relationship with God, have a relationship with your mentor. Second, never stop working no matter what, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what. Listen to the right voice, or the person that have the results that you want. Always go to events, and then always what you learn, put it in practice immediately. Then work in consistency, then work in a strategy, then put images all over the place, and start declaring, I am worth it, I'm powerful, I am chairman. And then the last thing I want for you to have in this mentorship, it's work as you already is. Like, I started working like a chairman 100 to become a chairman 100. Like, your agenda needs to show what are you working from. Like, people need to feel it. Like, I always see people that are going to the next level have a sort of energy, have a sort of confidence, when someone is gonna grow, because they are working, like, you can see how they're working. So right now, if you want to go chairman, work as a chairman, okay? Put yourself in a position of compromise and say, hey, I have 2 months to finish my 2019, and I'm going to finish it with everything. It doesn't matter the results. What does matter is that you give all that you have. Like, just like compromise yourself, just like go with everything you have. Everything, you're gonna learn it in the practice. If you fail, and if you're not good at doing something, it doesn't matter, but do it, practice it, work. I have learned one of the greatest thing of my life, and I love this, is that success, it's hiding in your daily routine. I want to leave you with this. Success is hiding in your daily routine. What you do every day does matter. So today's Sunday. It's a great day for you to start all over again. Okay, to start today and just make a decision that you're gonna do this business right, and that 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 your success, it all depends from you. It doesn't depend from anybody else. Success is a decision, and it's hidden in your daily habits. Have the right habits and let's go all in. So, guys, I'm so happy to have for today connecting to all of you guys, to this incredible family that we're growing. I know my English. I want to practice it more because I want to be like more fluid. Of course, my main language is Spanish, but I hope you just stay like with something tonight and just put it in practice. Decide what you want. Be inspired with your dreams, and we already have that greatest vehicle. I'm so happy and grateful for this amazing company, for Christopher Terry, for Ivan and Monica Tapia, because really this changed my life, and I know it's gonna be changing your life. We're gonna impact millions of people all over the world. So thank you guys. Happy week. See you guys in the next event. Never miss events. God bless you. God bless you. Here, Paloma. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you, family.